Wonderful lady who had an idea, and now it's one of the best-selling products we've ever had on QVC. Over 85,000 of these have been ordered at QVC. They are a set of 2 Culinix Surprise Inside molds. They're solid aluminum, so they're going to cook very nicely and bake very nicely for you. You get 2 of them. And they're oddly shaped, and I'll show you why they are such in just a moment. $24.68 is the price, K86062, the Culinix Surprise Inside food molds. Now, we're going to give you this little booklet right here, and when you order the booklet, it'll show you all kinds of different things to do, like this. Maybe we can back that tape up for just a second. We'll show you. Take a look at how you do this. Our testimonial line is open, too, if you'd like to talk about what you put inside your Surprise Inside food molds. And it's 1-800-395-1601. Just pour the batter in to your pans. Pull it out. Flip it over on your rack, and you might want to use those nice racks we have in our bake set today. Out pops your piece. Now, in this case, we have a pound cake mix. We made 2 halves of a pound cake, but you have the little channel on the inside. We're filling the pound cake with cherry pie filling, and then we plop them on top of each other and decorate the cake. When you cut it out, look what's inside. A surprise inside. $24.68 will bring you that. And let me show you a few things here that we have done for you, which are really quite nice. This right here is an ice cream cake. Chocolate icing, vanilla, like a golden cake mix, but inside vanilla ice cream. And by the way, because this is a cake, it will actually insulate, and the ice cream won't melt nearly as fast as you would in any other kind of cake. You can also use the molds to do this. This is a pasta around the outside that we pressed into the mold, and then we have the channel on the inside here that we filled with spinach and chicken. So you have a wonderful little presentation as well. Here is a chocolate cake. We've iced it, and on the inside we have a little racetrack that we put little chocolate cars in. Great little thing for a kid who's having a birthday party for a kid who's a NASCAR fan. This one is wonderful. You have the red velvet cake, the chocolate cake, and again, ice cream on the middle, Neapolitan ice cream on the middle. Here you have, this is a nice one. This is a lemon cake with lemon sorbet on the inside, really nice. This is great. These are stir-fried or home-fried potatoes pressed into the mold, and then on the inside we put a beef stew. So you have the potatoes there. Over here, this is like a bread pudding with, or a pizza dough that has been pressed into the mold, filled with the sun-dried tomatoes. And if you take a look here, look at this cake. I don't know what this one is, but we're going to find out what the surprise inside. That's the fun of it. Hello, Johnny. How are you?
Hi.
Well, you have a surprise inside mold?
Yes, I do.
And what did you surprise us with inside your mold?
Well, I put various fruit fillings like pie fillings in there.
Right. And you've made a wonderful cake out of them, too, I'll bet.
Yes, I have.
Let's see what I have in this one. You ready?
That sure looks good.
Vanilla mousse, chocolate mousse, and a chocolate cake.
Yeah, I've tried the various puddings in mine, too.
That's a good idea.
Like that. It's always a surprise.
Well, in this show, we had the juniors mousses. You get 3 vanilla, 3 chocolate in the set, the mousses for $14. There's the vanilla mousse, the chocolate mousse inside a chocolate cake with the ganache on top. That's a great way of using those juniors set of 6 mousse mixes right there, $14.25. You can actually use them for a surprise inside, Johnny.
That would be a good surprise.
Oh, it certainly would. Well, thanks a lot for joining us. And would you recommend this for the novice?
I would recommend it for anybody.
You had a good time with it, I'm sure.
I did.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for joining us on the air today.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Over 700 ordered. I have to take a surprise inside bite. Let's just see what this is like. Take a little bit of the chocolate, a little bit of the cake. You know, it's so nice to get... Ooh-hoo. The cake and the ice cream in one bite without having to have it all melted over. Surprise inside. And don't stop there. You can do all kinds of different things on the inside. Your outside could be a rice pilaf, and inside you can have a chicken fricassee. You can have a crab cake outside with oven-roasted vegetables on the inside. You can have a meatloaf on the outside, mashed potatoes on the inside. You can have an angel food cake with fresh fruit on the inside. You can have a banana bread on the outside with any kind of caramelized custards on the inside. Just all of these ideas. And the book gets you started on those. Christina, how are you doing?
Thanks.
What do you think of the Kulinique Surprise Inside molds?
I love it. It's really nice. We not only use it for baking, but we use it for ice rings, like when you make punch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, in fact, the ice will fall right out of this thing. It's really easy.
Yes, actually it did. And my mom liked it so well, I ordered her one for her birthday. It's really great.
Well, it makes you look like you went to culinary school or baking school, because when you come up with a cake that looks like this, and take it to a party, everybody thinks that you slaved for days, or you have some kind of secret that you never knew, or that you never told them you had the ability to do.
Yeah, so we have church dinners, and my in-laws have a lot of cookouts, and I make strawberry shortcakes out of them. And my cake's the first one to go every time. Yeah,
well, I'm going to open this up. That's really good. That's why it goes every time. Take a look at that. When people walk up to the table, which cake are they going to take? A plain old cake or a cake that looks like that?
A cake that looks like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's wonderful.
And, you know, there's no work to do it either, is there, Christina?
No, there's not. I don't have very good luck with making cakes, but until I started using these pans, my cakes come out wonderful.
There you go.
And cleanup is even easier. Just throw it in the sink, wash it, and you're done.
Or in the dishwasher. They're dishwasher safe, too.
Yep.
Well, you learned the secret now.
Yeah,
you know,
I did.
Everybody is calling you to ask you to bring the dessert, which is the best way to do it.
To be honest with you, they really are.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for calling and saying hello.
Oh, thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There's a reason why over 85,000 of them have been ordered. It's easy to use, easy to do, and successful every time. $24.68. Have fun. Surprise the kids. You know, put a meatloaf on the table and let them find what's on the inside. And in fact, you know what you could do? You can make bread in this and hide cheese in the middle. Make your own cheese bread. Over 1,300 ordered, $24.68, K86062.
Our moms are up in heaven cooking right now, looking down on us. But you brought a beautiful picture of your mom. What are some of your memories? She must have been a great cook to inspire you to invent such great ideas.
She was absolutely wonderful. She was a wonderful innovator, very creative woman, and I got my creativity from my mother in the kitchen and everywhere else.
She was a beauty as well, a beautiful lady. Well, let's keep her right over here, if you don't mind, so that she can be part of our mom's kitchen today. If you do have the Kulinique Surprise Inside food molds, you have to give us a call. These always fly out the door every time Jody is with us. They are $24.38. This is what you get, these two unusual looking pans, and we'll tell you why. Did I say Jody?
Yes.
I did. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
That's my problem. It's Jackie. My mom is up in heaven saying, hello, Jane, get the name right.
Well, my mother's name was Jane, so there you go.
Oh, that's too weird. Anyway, sorry, Jackie. All of the directions and recipes are included here, but it's called the Surprise Inside food molds for a reason. And you mentioned you got your creativity, you got your, excitement from your mom, and it's your creativity that designed this that nobody else has ever seen before. This is such a unique idea.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
In fact, it was another takeoff on Mom's Kitchen that inspired this particular invention.
Right.
Let me show you. I can talk while I serve and show you exactly the kind of surprise inside we have.
This looks like a beautifully iced cake, but watch what happens on the inside, you guys. Check this out. Wow.
This is what I call my dream cake. So we have sherbet, orange sherbet inside, surrounded by vanilla ice cream, and a wonderful, wonderful orange flavored cake.
Oh, well, now, Jackie, we're looking at some videotape of you in the kitchen. Tell us how this works.
Well, what I'm doing now is I'm unmolding. I just prep with nonstick cooking spray. I'm unmolding a cake. It flops out just like that. Look, you get this natural hollow area that you just fill. Right now I'm filling it with simple glazed strawberries.
Right.
And I might just as well have filled it with ice cream or mousse or even gelatin.
Right.
And it serves up in these gorgeous
Wow.
wedges with a surprise inside every slice.
Such a neat idea. So both
Thank
pans
you.
and the Culinique recipe guide and instructional booklet all coming your way for $24.38. Lots of you have this. Please give us a call. It sells out just about every time it's on QVC. Let's take a look at some more of the items you brought with you today.
Oh, I'd be happy to show you around. This actually was inspired by my mother because she is the one that said, Jackie, now I'm going to need some wild berries to make this cake. And this has wild strawberry ice cream inside.
Oh, my gosh.
Is that yummy or what?
Jackie, that is so wonderful. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Isn't
And
it lovely?
the thing is, it's easy to do. I know you're looking at this and saying, well, I'm not much of a cook. My goodness, you need a couple cake mixes and some ice cream, and you're done.
Well, just one cake mix,
Right.
actually, to make
make
the
one
kinds
cake.
of presentation
Right.
we have here. Just one
Cake mix, a little bit of ice cream. You can get the store-bought icing, and people will not believe what you've done.
Absolutely.
Hey, let's cut into the chocolate, because this
Okay.
looks so good. And then, not only did Jackie design this, but she came up with even more innovative ways to use the surprise inside food molds. Carol, welcome to Mom's Kitchen, and please meet Jackie.
Hi Jane. Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
hello,
Actually,
Carol.
do you want to see what's inside the chocolate cake, Carol?
Yes, I
Okay,
do.
go ahead while we're
All right, well,
talking.
let's cut it
Let-
just
ladies-
for Carol.
Let me tell you, I have had this pan now, I guess 3 months.
3
I've
months.
had a couple of emails back and forth with Jackie.
Right.
When I first went to make it, I was a little skeptical, and I emailed her, and she was wonderful. She emailed me back and told me exactly what to do. And I have ordered 2 of them since for girls in the office. I make this cake, I use this mold usually 4 or 5 times a month.
Wow.
You used it
how
for...
wonderful.
Now, were you ever baking that much in the past?
Well, I chair a committee at church, and I bring
Right.
cakes to church all the time.
Okay.
And they are just amazed. Last night I had a party here,
Right.
and it was in the stages, it was in the freezer, and I hadn't frosted it yet, and everybody just watched me with wide amazement and said, what is this?
Doesn't it feel good to be so brilliant, Carol?
Oh, and Jane, it is the most beautiful looking cake. It's so high.
Yeah.
It is.
That's a good point. When I use a cake mix, I'm often so disappointed because I think, well, how come it doesn't look like the picture on the book? They must have used more cake mixes, and you're so right. Because of this unique design, the cake is beautifully presented and as high as you see right here on QVC.
It looks like something you could not have made at home.
Right.
Absolutely.
Jackie, it's a beautiful invention, and I love it. I really love it.
Carol, you're a doll to call. Thank you very
And Carol,
much.
tell us, if somebody else is saying, I'm not a baker, I don't know how to do this, I'll never be able to do it, what would you tell them?
I would tell them, buy this in a heartbeat. You cannot miss. It comes out looking perfect every time you use it.
Thank you so much. Carol, enjoy, and thanks
Thank
for
you.
making Jackie's day.
Have a nice day, ladies.
Thank you.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
thank you, Carol.
Bye-bye. Please use automated ordering. This is the perfect Mother's Day present because you can make her the cake and then give her the molds and say, and this is how I did it. Remember, all you need are the 2 molds. Both are included. Both pans are included for $24.38. And inside the Culinique booklet, you're going to find out how to not only do cakes, but quickly take us through what's down here.
Yes, here we have my mother's favorite. We have shrimp creole over here. And this, believe it or not, is just a crispy rice marshmallow treat.
Ooh.
With marshmallow drizzled with a chocolate ganache.
Wonderful.
inside.
And we're going to see more of these as we say hi to Jean.
Oh.
Hi, Jean. Meet Jackie, and welcome to Mom's Kitchen.
Thank you very much. I really enjoy your product. I received it, the last time, and I baked the cake for my grandchildren and put the junior's mousse inside. And you should have saw their faces. I thought their eyes were going to pop right out of their head when I first cut into that cake.
Oh, that's
It
such
was
a wonderful idea.
They were so excited about eating that cake, and now they say that I should not make any other cakes on their birthdays.
Just
My-
this one.
My grandson said that he wants the chocolate with the chocolate, and the other grandson wants the chocolate cake with the white mousse.
And,
So-
and Jean, you're inviting Jackie and I over for the next birthday
bet.
party. Okay, because we're going to be there. Gene, I'm so glad it's worked out so well, and thank you for joining us in Mom's Kitchen.
You bet.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fran. I love your product.
Oh,
Thank
you,
you.
Gene.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Gene.
Bye-bye.
Jackie,
Bye.
you had a great mom to have such a wonderful daughter.
Oh,
Congratulations on
thank you
such
so
a wonderful invention. Note that over 1,500 have now been ordered. No, you know what? We're so behind. We just are silly. Over 2,500 have been ordered. So if you want this today, please give us a call before it sells out. It's the Culinique Surprise Inside Food Mold for only $24.38.
Surprise Inside molds, 1,000 already ordered. Oh, sorry, 90,000 ordered today throughout the history of it on QVC. If you have it, we'd love to hear from you. We'll line you up and we'll talk with Jackie Diaz, who invented it. K86062. It's $24.38. Wait till you see what you can do with that.
Etienne Anier, finely crafted handbags and accessories inspired by a rich equestrian heritage that's unmistakably Anier. Don't miss 3 Etienne Anier specials this Friday at midnight, noon, and 9 p.m. Eastern. Renew with Le Mirador, a European spa-inspired collection with leading-edge technology, expert beauty advice from Carol Alt, and select anniversary prices honoring Le Mirador's 5 years on QVC. Intelligent beauty for today and tomorrow. Le Mirador Skincare with Carol Alt. 3 anniversary specials this Sunday at 1 a.m., 8 a.m., and 10 p.m. Eastern on QVC.
Well, I promised you Jackie Diaz. Here she is, a smart cook. Actually, a very creative cook.
Thank
You're
you
such a
very
slick person.
much.
What she invented were these. Now, over 90,000 have been ordered from QVC so far since she brought it to you. How long have you been bringing these to QVC?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years now. It's such a clever idea. These are aluminum molds. Their price is $24.38. You'll get these molds, and you will get a booklet that has a lot of suggested ideas on how to use it. It's K86062. You can prepare 2 different complementary foods and serve them together. But I think what most people love getting out of this is the cakes that you can make.
Oh,
so why don't we
absolutely.
start there? Because that's where you started.
Well,
you
I
started
sure
with
did.
a cake, didn't you?
I sure did. I started with an ice cream cake, not unlike this one.
This is a pistachio
This
cake.
is fresh pistachios in here, and I'll tell you what, all we do is start with vanilla ice cream. We add some fresh
Look at that.
pistachios and a little bit of food coloring, and look at that gorgeous, gorgeous impact that this will make on your guests.
Now, when you go to a bakery and you see something like that, you can probably expect that a professional put it together and that they're going to ask a pretty penny for it. But you can make that for the cost of a box of cake. And this is how it works. Take a look at this video. And Jackie, you can explain what you're doing here.
Well, right now, I've prepped the molds with nonstick cooking spray. I put the batter in both of them. I use just 1 cake mix between my 2 molds. I bake them. I flip them out of there, and you can see that this takes a few seconds to release. You'll see it drop right out of there.
Boom.
You get this gorgeous layer that you can fill with fresh strawberries, fresh glazed strawberries is what I'm putting in right here.
Ice cream or whatever
or
you
mousse,
want.
or
mousse,
gelatin,
yeah.
or custard.
And then you
or
flip them over face to face, and you form a little channel of a surprise inside.
Isn't that
Isn't
lovely?
It's clever. And you're going to get both of these plus the suggestion guide. Now, it's not just for putting ice cream in a cake, Jackie. I love the idea of putting salsa inside cornbread.
Oh, absolutely.
Or what are some of the other things you've done?
Well, here we have our potato basket, which is just made with buttered hash browns.
So you only used half of it. You made a mold out of half.
We just used one of them,
Wow.
one of the molds, because it's sold in sets of 2.
Yeah.
And we just used one to present this beautiful, what we call our breakfast potato basket.
Look down here. This is a Rice Krispie treat outside, marshmallows coated in chocolate inside. Wouldn't your kids love to have that?
Isn't that fun?
This is a great way to serve jambalaya,
right.
rice, and shrimp. That's rice. It's a rice in the mold.
Absolutely.
Now you stick it. You give us some instructions. Did you stick it together with anything?
It does it by itself. You know,
The starch in
rice,
rice
the
does that.
natural gluten in the
Right.
rice will stick it together, and you can do pasta the same way.
Wow, it's amazing. Now, one of the things you told me, and I think this is great, is that when you make an ice cream cake, the cake is a natural insulator so that ice cream doesn't tend to melt because it's stuck inside the cake.
You can serve these ice cream cakes in the backyard in the hot sun for a birthday party, cake and ice cream in one easy slice, and it stays frozen until it's completely devoured.
So the kids go and get a puddle of ice cream and wet cake. They get what
like
they came
no
for.
mess.
Hey, Debbie in Arizona, this is Jackie Diaz. Have you tried her Culinique Surprise Inside molds?
Yes, I have. Hi, Jackie.
Hello, Debbie. How are you?
I love the pans. I'm fine. I bought it probably a little over a year ago, and my first experience, I made a chocolate cake with tin roof ice cream with a ganache filling, and brought it to my brother's house in May in Arizona. And he's a chef, and all his chef friends were there, and they were just blown away.
Really?
So that really made me feel good, and it was just wonderful. And like you said, the ice cream stays nice and cold inside that cake.
You know, look at this. Have you ever tried this? Look, I think this is so beautiful, and that's just one. That's using one mold.
And it's so simple.
I think that's what's nice about it, because if you're having a smaller group and you just want to use the one pan, you can still really make something beautiful, and you know, people are still wondering how you did it.
What is that, Jackie, by the way?
Actually, what this is it's a pound cake with pecans and amaretto.
Ooh.
And I've just filled it with some real whipped cream and topped it with some peaches.
Isn't that
Just
beautiful,
simple
Debbie?
beyond belief.
Gorgeous. Well, that's what's so nice about it, because besides the cakes looking beautiful, they taste absolutely delicious.
They do.
And I talk about these pans to anyone that will listen.
Oh, really?
Because I just think they're wonderful.
Well, they make you look like a pro first time out.
I think that's what's nice about it. And Jackie, you need to come out with your own cookbook for these.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, we are working on
Well,
that.
I'll be
we
looking
have
forward
some nice ideas, and she does give you all these suggestions. She gives you the suggestions for the outside and then suggestions for the inside, and you can mix and match them.
Yes. Well, and every time she's on, she seems to bring more ideas, too, so that's
Well,
nice.
she's very creative.
There are literally hundreds of things that you can do with this.
Yep.
I know.
Absolutely
Your
hundreds.
imagination, you know, you're only limited by your own imagination, I think.
Well, thank you, Debbie.
That's
Oh,
very
thank
true.
you, Jackie, and it's wonderful talking with you, Bob.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
Debbie.
Bye-bye.
You have to cut this one.
Oh, this is
Because
what
this one just looks like,
This
I
is
can't wait to
what-
see what the surprise inside of this one is.
This is what I call my Holstein moose, okay? And the reason is because it's Holstein on the outside, the Holstein cow, and inside we have our black and white moose.
Oh, look at that.
Isn't that lovely? We have
Vanilla mousse
on the top.
and chocolate mousse on the bottom.
You got it.
So,
you got it.
so basically, you can actually do you have 4 different things here. You have vanilla cake, devil's food cake, vanilla mousse, and chocolate mousse. 4 different things
Absolutely.
in one slice.
Or I could have put fruit pie filling in the bottom and whipped cream in the top.
Oh,
You know, I mean...
it's only whatever you can think of, you can do with the Culinique Surprise Inside.
You absolutely can.
Yep,
You absolutely can.
Kathleen in Minnesota, what's the wildest thing you've done with your Culinique?
Oh, God, don't laugh.
Okay.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi, Kathleen.
Hi, Bob.
Hi.
I think the wildest thing I've ever tried was meatloaf with new potatoes with garlic butter.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That sounds very tasty.
It was wonderful.
Oh,